Hello there friends! Today we will discuss the semifinals and finals of the ESL Pro League. Most likely you already know what happened, nevertheless we've made a quick recap if you missed it. Also, as always in the beginning we talk about some official news, so without further ado, let's get straight to it. As always, roster changes, so it's now official, Dagster is joining Heroic as a sniper. Abdul has been inactive for almost a year, 325 days to be exact. He has 0 matches in CS2, but hopefully he will be able to play as cool as he did in CSGO, if not better. Also, Bleed officially announced team changes, Cirque and Vladan left and Nok and JCam joined. Here's what Kassad said: both Cirque and Vladan helped a lot in building the foundation of the team, so this decision wasn't easy at all. But as a coach, sometimes you need to make those calls and look a few steps ahead. And you know what guys, looking at Bleed now, I think they're actually doing the right thing. True, they're not looking like a tier 1 team, not even close, but they're working towards it, and they can do it eventually. Also, in the end, Monte sent Gizmi back to the academy. Nothing quite unexpected here. And now, finally to the matches. The first semi-final is Astralis versus Vitality. Zywoo is aiming to beat Dong's record here at EPL, while Astralis finally got their act together and started playing really well. Now they have a really formidable opponent, so they will have to really try to get to the finals. And of course, Vitality started their pick very confidently. First they won the pistol round, then they stayed focused during the fourth round, and in a full buy they just shattered Astralis' defense. Zywoo looked really eager to set the new record, and even though I praised the Danes so much this tournament, they overslept the match. After winning their first round at 0-5, it seemed like they should have gotten a foothold in terms of score and economy, but no, Vitality again show how to play this game. So in general, only after 6-1 the real CS began. Stavn got an AWP to wield, which by the way was the right idea. Mid aggressive exit and CT got 3 winning frags, so they had no problems finishing the round. In general, Astralis kinda found the key to victory, but slipped in the last round of the first half and lost it with a score of 5-7. With the change of sides, Astralis avenged the pistol round, but they couldn't counter the force. But here, gradually, at their own pick, they start to disappear. A series of 3 rounds from the Danes already puts Vitality behind, and only on the second full buy round they managed to equalize. Vitality lost their ground, while Astralis were surviving as hard as they could. Round 21 put everything in its place. Split A works perfectly. A great open frag from Zywoo, but it won't help. Stavn and Star opened the plant, got some help from the mid, and finished it superbly. The first map goes to the Danes, and we move to Vertigo. Here, basically, the same scenario. Vitality lead first, then a huge highlight from Astralis, and Stavn solos. 1v3 when the map hasn't even started yet.
Script on this round.
Yeah, absolutely true. Apex not with the cleanest spray, but he took enough aggro to set this one up. Zywoo mowing them down. Stavn offering up
To overplay his hand here, and Stavn's got no intention of doing that, just jiggling on the knife. He's called Spinx's bluff, and on the back of that play, it's enough to win the round for Astralis.
The teams don't let each other go far, sweating for every round, whether it's an eco or full buy, just doesn't matter. But so far, it's Vitality who look more confident, while the Danes have a half of the team that can't even KD. Bro goes 5-8 and Stavn and Yabi got 6-8 each. Vitality again win the first half, leading by 2, and the second pistol round again goes to Astralis. And it's kinda been a long time since we had any highlights from Zywoo. Immediately the Frenchman corrects his mistakes, kinda responding to Stavn's previous clutch.
find the frag and thrusts Zywoo into a 3 versus 1. But Harry, these are the sort of rounds he wins.
Yeah, these are the rounds that Zywoo is supposed to deliver to Vitality. It's a big ask, but he's up to the task. Zywoo keeps that lead held for the Vitality squad as he deals.
But you know what guys, it's not only about Zywoo. Apex, the myth, the man, the legend is also involved in the race. He personally pulls out a round for the team, a very important quadro kill. He puts Vitality ahead again. It's 10-12, Astralis got no money for a full buy and has to go with farm guns or pistols. Here it is, your best chance to end the map. But Flames and Mezzy die. Apex can't aim, and this miracle by Astralis transferred them to the OTs. Extra time it is, but Astralis lost the threat to the game. Nothing was working. They managed to win one fight, but it was too chaotic. And in the end, it's 16-13 and Vitality take it. Now, Inferno.
One thinking about it, Spinks, Astralis out of Vertigo, Vitality take us the distance as maps are traded out back and forth.
For the first time in 3 maps, Astralis took the initiative and just closed their opponents. 6 rounds in a row and nothing good expected for Apex and the gang. But suddenly they took one, then another, and it's a snowball already. Just look at how Flames gets a fantastic quadro. And in the next one, Zywoo wins a beauty.
That will be enough.
No, but they know
Zywoo's hit a cross shot.
They know they have a 2v2 and now a 2v1 over towards this B site. They should say, Yabby, mate, you want the A control, you have it. They try and play ahead. They try and play through. And Zywoo's cross right past him. Bombs here now for Zywoo. And he knows the options open to Yabby, but knife pulled. Both players are knives out. Yabby's heard this, but Zywoo seems aware. Zywoo is aware! And Zywoo stands tall to keep this streak coming in for Vitality.
And the second pistol round turned out to be Astralis' funeral. Vitality were just better. They had the mood, they had everything. Especially the best player of 2023. He makes an ace because he can.
After dropping the ball in the first half, they need to pick it right back up and get it in that goal hole.
No!
Looking for 4, and he's got every single one. Bye-bye, Astralis. God, that is...
Give it to him.
Read it and weep.
Here comes the most important round. Finally, Astralis got their act together and saved up for some guns, but they're just zeroed in a couple of seconds. So, Device and the gang leave EPL Season 19. But anyways, you know guys, Astralis did a great job here, almost doing it against Vitality, playing well overall. I wouldn't call it a failure, no sir. On the contrary, we at last can see that these dudes can perform, so kudos to them. Next, the second semi-final. Let's see if Johnny Sins's support for Liege will be enough to proceed against MOUZ. And here we go. Already in the round 3, we see a cool, calm and collected Ninja defuse. JT tries his best to deny it, but things are not going according to his plan. Complexity won 2 rounds and then faded. MOUZ had fun, played well, and they were just good. But then, Holzerk suddenly remembers that he can be kicked from the team, so he has to try his best, and he gets the 3rd round for Complexity in solo by a triple frag from OP. He energizes the team to take the lead in the first half and then in the second half, while making a quadro with Berettas.
That's just the first half. Let's see if Hauser can open up his account with a triple. Take the dual Berettas and melts MOUZ. Go on! Quad kill from Hauser.
It was the end of MOUZ on Vertigo, won a couple of more rounds and gave up. Complexity were significantly better. Holzerk, the beast. By the way guys, if anyone can explain why he decided to cut off his amazing mullet, please do it in the comments below. He lost a bit of his personality with it, I think. On Nuke, Alicia's bold buff continued. He played so good you wouldn't believe it. Best in stats by a mile. The thing is, he played solo. All his teammates were just bad as hell, not even reaching green KDs. While MOUZ had a great time, again, having fun and just winning the map. Next, the last map of the semi-final, Ancient. And here, MOUZ surprised me. Their confidence and power left no chances for Complexity. Just look at this quadro from the captain. Yeah, it was against pistols, but still a quadro. Long story short, Complexity were done after winning the 3rd round. I didn't get what happened here, to be honest. It was even worse than Nuke, like MOUZ outsmarted them during the map pick stage or something. Alicia's team just wasn't ready, and the captain himself got only 11 frags in a whole map, which was, by the way, the most among all Complexity players. But then I really liked how Zywoo finally made it clear who will win this map. A 1v4 clutch, easy breezy lemon squeezy. Well, and that's how Ancient ended, and the semifinals as well. MOUZ proceed to their second Pro League final in a row. The youngsters will meet the Titans, one of the best teams in the world, and Zywoo, he's in top shape. So let's not slow down and move on to the main match of the week. And once again, Zywoo can break Dunk's record if he performs a little better in the finals than he did throughout the whole tournament. He needs to beat a 1.70 HLTV rating in a single championship. Currently, this record is held by Dunk in CS2 and Nico in CSGO. Anyways, the match starts, and Torji opens it with his USP, the most beautiful way with a quadro. Something has clearly happened to Vitality, I can't explain it. They have recently shut down FaZe, and now they have problems against MOUZ. On paper, it's like 3-0 for the French Bees, easy, but here, it's as if they can't find themselves. They go under A and don't even check the defaults, and this is the final of a Tier 1 tournament. And for some reason, they even tried the James-style rounds, which, as the genre insists, often don't work for other teams. Half the team is dead before they enter, the other half mid-entrance. Poor Apex just doesn't know where to put himself and what to do. Sure, never say never for a comeback. So it was super dim. It was 9-3, then MOUZ won the second pistols, so it's 11-3, and only after that Vitality started to play. Even Zywoo woke up and fragged someone, but honestly, it didn't help to impose a normal fight. No comeback, bros. The first map of the finals, Inferno, goes to MOUZ, which is kinda interesting, by the way, because it's Vitality's pick, and they have never lost their picks before in this tournament. The next map starts, and it's close and sweaty. 3-3. Finally, something worthy. But no. Torji again shines bright with an op. French kebab. What's going on with Vitality, bros? I don't know. I thought the first one was just a warm-up, like they will start playing in the second map, but it turns out it was a warm-up for MOUZ. The youngsters just pushed further and further after map 1. 3 rounds from the Bees was apparently the ceiling for a half. I feel sorry for them. And this result was reinforced by Sershan and his clutch. Vitality themselves lost it. The half is over. The third pistol round of 4 is won by MOUZ again. The score is 10-3, and only a miracle can save Vitality. And you know what? The miracle is called Spinks. On Force, with the Galil, he literally has 6 HP and he delivers. But the French are clearly not ready. Either there is some pressure, they're feeling not so good, or maybe something else, I don't know. They just send a player with a C4 to scout smoke without info, without a flash, without anything. Just go, bro, we'll cover. Meanwhile, Zywoo is not the frag leader, it's Spinks. And as you might have already guessed, no record here for Zywoo. Moreover, dude, they just have at least to win a map first. But it didn't happen. 13-8 on Mirage for MOUZ. 2-0, and it's 1 map away from victory. Frankly, Nuke was even worse. Can you imagine? And the youngest player of MOUZ just solos, and he's 17, you know? In short, Vitality were done. Why even try coming back from 0-2, right? Now even Spinks can't or won't frag. Well, and the whole tab looks awesome. 1 frag from Mezzi, Flames, and Apex, 2 for Zywoo and Spinks. Yeah, one of the best teams in the world. Anyways, it took 7 rounds for Vitality to finally take their first one, and the best player of 2023 did it by a tiny 1v2 clutch. Alas, they couldn't turn the game around, and they actually didn't even try. 10-2 ends the half. A couple of more scrapped in defense, and what a round from Shui! A delightful clutch try, 1v4. A pity time ran out. It would have been one of the best clutches of the year, I am sure. But that didn't really stop MOUZ from winning Nuke, and the finals as well. First big win for them after the lineup change, and second consecutive win in the ESL Pro League. Congratulations, guys. And honestly, shame for Vitality. Shame. MVP surely went to Zywoo. Even considering the failed final, he made 1.56 HLTV rating. By the way, this is the 7th tournament for Zywoo where his team didn't take the first place, and he still got the MVP medal. Here's an interesting comparison of the 2 best players in CS history when they got the MVP but didn't win the tournament. Simple shows that he doesn't need this award, he wants just to win. But Zywoo is happy as never before, says a lot. But obviously, that's just a joke. Zywoo is a good and positive guy all the time. And yeah, moreover, the Frenchman now has as many MVP awards as Nikolai Device, 19. And they're only 2 short of Simple. Okay friends, we're done now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and comment with whatever you like. Ahead, a lot of cool and interesting content awaits. Bad Boom Dacha first and then more. So I'm not saying goodbye for a long time. See you soon.